You're listening to the John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
Sunny 93.3. Thank you so much for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris.
It is World Penguin Day. Where do you stand on penguins, Heidi?
I love
You
penguins.
cool with
My
them?
daughter
John,
absolutely loves penguins.
Okay, then probably loved that movie. Was it Happy Feet?
I don't
It
know.
was about penguins having some dancing,
Yeah, I remember
goofy
the
penguin,
movie.
whatever.
I
There was
didn't
one
watch
that
it.
Bob Saget did that was a naughty movie.
Yeah,
Possibly.
it was. Yeah.
But here's that whole deal, that Happy, and I think they did a sequel to Happy about the dancing
Yeah.
penguin. Okay, and I don't want to burst anybody's bubble, but that was like all made up. Penguins can't even walk backwards,
No kidding.
let
can't?
alone bust a move. No,
They can't walk backwards?
No.
Can't
I
break
did not
dance
know
like they
that.
do in the movies.
penguins. No one is really sure what penguins are good for.
They're adorable, and they inspired the tuxedo. I think.
I
Maybe
guess
not.
that's about it. But and more importantly, it is. And you can laugh, but when you think this through, it's a pretty big deal. It is National Hug a Plumber Day.
Is it really?
Hug a
We
Plumber
just
Day.
had one at our house, and we missed the opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dan
from
hug
Brandon
on him.
Plumbing and Heating.
You got a
If we
hug
see
coming,
you-
my
Shout out to
friend.
Joey, Planet Plumbing and Heating.
If we see you, we're going to give you a hug now, buddy.
You think about this
Super nice dude.
plumbing, which started out on just how to divert stuff centuries ago.
Yeah.
Now, plumbers have made it so civilization could spread out to places that aren't built on natural bodies of water.
What would we do
know?
without plumbers?
It's a great question, but it's one of those things where we are so used to it.
Oh, yeah.
Turn on the faucet, there it is, flush, there it goes, blah, blah, blah. But think about it, man. What goes on without plumbers?
Right, we'd be in trouble.
That's it. We would still be living in huts at Falls Park.
Still.
Would.
There we'd be.
Speaking of plumbing, have either of you seen the video from Kanye and Kardashian's bathroom?
What kind of secret life are you living, John?
Hey,
Just
That's
popped up
what-
on Facebook,
You
and
live with him, right?
Here's what it
I
said.
know. I'm a little
It
bit
said-
concerned.
It said the world is confused by Kim Kardashian's bathroom sink.
The world's confused by their fame.
Here's what it is. Kanye West designed this apparently, and I was loving the comments because people were like, he drew a cube, he drew a rectangle, he designed a rectangle. So he basically scratched a little rectangle and then has like a little bit of a divot in it so the water goes down, and then there's a slit. So there's not like a bowl. It's just like this. This right here is the counter, but this is a little bit lower, and there's a slit there. And there's a faucet in the middle of this thing.
America cares about this.
Apparently, there were millions of views on
You're
this
talking
video.
about it. You're sucking up my life
Sorry.
to talk about Kanye's
Valuable
sink.
radio
You could be
airtime.
using
Wow.
this time to talk or-
Speaking of, I feel like I need a shower. So I feel just dirty, John.
We could be using this for
You
penguin
should see their
talk.
shower, too.
Hug a plumber day. And here you go. Hey, guys, really, if you want to really show a woman you love her like Kanye loves Kanye. There's nothing bigger in the world.
Nothing bigger.
All right, we've got man doing manly things in a manly fashion on the way.
Is your credit card a good fit for you? How did you even get the card you have now? Was it mailed to you? Those are usually the worst cards. They typically have higher fees and rates. Someone has to pay all that postage to mail out millions of cards every day. If you like a better credit card, check out the website bettercreditcards.net. This is a great place to find the cards that are usually a better fit for you. bettercreditcards.net. That's bettercreditcards.net.
Sunny 93.3, time now for Manly Men, doing manly things in a manly fashion.
Manly man are we.
I'm bringing this particular sequence back because, the weather is breaking, everybody's talking camping, everybody's ready to, let's build fires outside in the woods, blah, 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 blah. And this is how to survive a bear attack.
Yeah.
Because we did it months ago.
This might have been our first Manly Men
I think
thing,
it was.
'cause,
It was.
You said you curl up
It
in
was
a
curl
ball.
up in the fetal
Doesn't sound very
position.
manly to me, Dan.
Well, it depends on the bear, and I don't think I got really specific enough here.
Because I think you ought to just cold cock that bear
Well, here's the deal.
and then run.
You know what? If it's a black bear, you kind of can.
Oh, really?
But there is a difference in how you survive a black bear as opposed to a grizzly bear / brown bear, which is the same thing. Grizzly bear, brown bear, bigger bear, more aggressive bear.
right.
That's the one where if you see it, do not make eye contact.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They don't like eye contact?
No, slowly still yourself, and then slowly, if you can, slowly start walking away.
Okay.
If the grizzly / brown bear is making tracks towards you, that's where you lay down and play dead until you actually are dead.
So can they climb trees? If I climb a tree, can
Do not climb a tree. No. One of the worst things you could do. But then a black bear.
I don't think I can climb a tree.
Black bears, which are more typical around here,
Yeah.
not as popular as like the coyotes running up and down Phillips Avenue, terrorizing everybody. But a black bear, a little bit different. Make noise, pick up a stick, stand as tall as you can, yell at them, scream at them. A lot of times they will just flee.
They'll bolt.
Unless the little cubs are involved, then they get a little more aggressive. But if it's coming at you, seriously, if you grab a stick or something, it'll punch it right in the face. You're allowed to beat up a black bear, apparently.
Are you really?
Yeah, man. Lay down the
Punch
thunder.
a black bear in the face, that's going to help you? Or
It's really gonna piss that bear off, John. You're gonna die in this case too, but it's gonna be a little more adventuresome.
At least you'll go out like a man.
There's a reason I live here in the city. So.
But that's
Maybe we
it.
should be doing how to survive a coyote attack.
If they're running in bunches, like flocks, there ain't a lot you can do.
I think it's a pack.
flock of coyotes.
It's a pack, man.
I don't know. All I know is I read the news. I know what I know. Don't laugh. There's all this stuff going on at Sioux Falls, but the media doesn't report it. It's like deep state everywhere you go around here. And then I bring it up, and it's like, so yeah, it's all fun and games until all the kids are missing from apple tree.
A flock of coyotes got to him. How many lone wolves were there? One, if it's a lone wolf.
Hey, I just do what I'm hired to do, man.
Okay. This is our manly man tip of the day, which I don't know how much advice I would take there, but
I'm the gold standard, John. None of my friends have ever been killed by a bear, okay?
no. Woo! Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour on Sunny 93.3.
Do you have a pretty good sense of humor? You might like this. Early in the morning each day and every day, we share something weird to make people laugh at WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. You don't need to sign up for anything. You don't even need to spend a penny. Just follow the page on Facebook and get a smile to start each day when we share the weird gift of the day. Not on Facebook? That's okay. You can see the weird gifts on our website too. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Sunny 93.3. Thank you so much for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour. Time now for Water Cooler Talk, brought to you by Aqua One.
Dateline, Sioux Falls, compliments of the Argus Leader.
All right.
Which somebody conveniently keeps leaving for me out in the foyer of this building.
Yeah, I think
Don't think I don't appreciate that.
I think it belongs to the fine folks here at Zeal.
Hey, whatever. I got a big heart. Sioux Falls, again, just a hotbed of crime. It's insane. Probably the most dangerous city in the United States of America.
I don't believe any of that's accurate.
Police report filed by Katie Nelson. Police say a man was attacked, robbed by 3 other teens near 8th Street in Indiana. And that's not far from like 8th and Railroad downtown there.
I know where that is, yeah.
Yeah, this poor guy attacked by 3 other guys. And you know what? They roughed him up, and you know what they took?
What?
They took his skateboard.
Are you kidding me?
True story.
Aww.
Cops arrived on the scene. They actually found the victim's skateboard, returned it to him, and
Where'd they find it?
probably not too far from 8th and Indiana. It's a skateboard. It's not like they went on a 5-state flying spree with it.
It's unfortunate that they took it from him, but it's good news that he got it back.
I doubt 3 guys were, making a lot of miles on it together.
Is it, okay, you sit in the front
was a
this
longboard.
time. I was in the front last time.
We can yuck it up, but that's not all that's going on around here.
No.
Because the weather is broke, right? And people start behaving differently when they
Spring
can
is here, yeah.
get out and they get a little of that vitamin
it's
D
gonna stick this time,
rocking.
too.
And this is a big problem, and it has. Now, I've lived in Sioux Falls since 1987.
Okay.
And this is something, as the population grows, so does this. A man flagged down a family, a couple adults and a couple kids, and actually yelled, "Hey, look over here." And you know what he did? He weenie waved.
I was going to say, that would have been my guess.
Why would you do that?
Isn't that a great question?
That is just not
That's
a
an
smart
amazing
thing.
because, hey, guys, here's the thing. If somewhere in the back of your twisted little feeble mind, you're going, hey, this is a good idea. You know who wants
Good
to
idea.
see that? The answer is nobody.
Nobody.
So how did you meet Grandma again? Well, you'll never believe it.
Hey, look over here. What are you doing? And this is a great story because this is a true story, and we still laugh about it to this day. Now, I'm a Minneapolis kid originally, and part of Minneapolis grew up in North Minneapolis. It was a huge huge park called Fairview Park. It was like North Minneapolis's version of like Central Park in New York. It was pretty massive. And my older brother, Oogs, 2.5 years older than me, he would have been a toddler. I'm in a stroller. My mom, who is, bless her soul, about to be 85, and she was just bad to the bone back then, is taking us a walk in the park. My brother's walking. I'm in a stroller. Weenie wagger. My mom, instead of help, leans down, takes me out of the stroller, sets me on the ground, and beats the guy with the stroller.
Are you serious?
Where's a beating on him?
That's amazing.
Yep.
Hang on a second. I got to get the baby out of the stroller so I can beat you with it.
Hey, you know what, Scott? Real fascinating. Hang on a sec. I got something for you.
That is awesome.
Way to go, Ma. Woo!
That is not an attractive part of the male body. Just so you guys, I mean, everybody needs,
It's not like
you
I'm
all
doing
need
this.
to just accept that. Nobody wants to see it. I don't care
I don't
how much
understand.
anybody
Nowadays,
loves you.
I've never done this, but there are people who will send pictures of those to people unsuspectingly. Why? I mean, nobody wants that.
Well,
Nobody wants that. Dan, quit sending those.
I don't, frankly, I can look at myself naked for hours. And I do on a daily basis. But I don't drag anybody else into that world.
This got really weird, really fast.
So that's the thing when you're out there, the bike trails, everything else. I mean,
Don't
these,
do that.
These dudes are usually harmless, man. They're just crackpots. Just, throw rocks at them, whatever. Point and laugh. That's probably the best bet.
Point and laugh.
Point and laugh. That's pretty funny. Yeah, if you're a good shot, grab some rocks, grab some sticks, and just chase them, lay a beating on them. Nobody needs that in their life.
That's right.
They
I don't know that
don't.
that's the best advice. What'd you say?
Thugs.
Okay, I just want to make
What'd you think I said?
I didn't know what you said.
Well, they always do it to females and children. That's what they do. But hey, turn on them, man.
There you go. Well,
Go get them. See?
it's going to start a posse.
That's why you can carry a gun in South Dakota.
Yes, you
just
can.
shoot him. I'm all right with that.
I don't know if that's a good idea either. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show. This has been one interesting water cooler talk.
The crime spree.
It is. Thanks for listening. We've got some entertainment news to get to. That's on the way.
If drug and alcohol problems are hitting you too close to home, you can get help. It's time for rehab. Your insurance may even cover everything. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. Get help for a drug or alcohol problem within 24 hours. Call now to learn more at 1-800-290-0759. That's 1-800-290-0759. Or get more information at timeforrehab.com.
Sunny 93.3. Time now for entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
Celebrities are fabulous. More from the files of things and people that just won't go away. I'll tell you what, for someone that no one ever heard of a few months ago, this Jussie Smollett thing just keeps getting more traction.
Yeah.
Now, as you recall, there were two brothers that Jussie supposedly paid
to attack him.
From Nigeria.
To attack him, to take the fall from the Nigerian brothers. They have now lawyered up, and they are suing Jussie Smollett's attorney.
So wait a minute. They're suing
Good for
Jussie's
them,
attorney?
really.
They are, because apparently Smollett's mouthpiece, Legal Eagles, won't get off the fact that, these two brothers, that was legit. They really, that was a racist, homophobic attack on their part. And they're going, you know what? No, this
slander.
This whole thing was just a ruse. And so now they're looking for. Rumor has it, some inside people have it. They're both looking for about $100,000, something like that. These
I hope
brothers.
they get it.
Yeah.
They got $3,500 to rough up their friend, didn't they?
Apparently that's what was coming out, and nobody really denied it except Jussie and his lawyers, but it was all there. The evidence was there. It wasn't fabricated.
So at what point did they finally get to actually look at the phone records? Because he wouldn't let them see the phone and all of that. Can they at a certain point take that and say, hey, we're going to look at this because, we are the law after all?
Well, I don't know. Then this Kim Fox, who was the prosecutor who had the whole thing tossed or whatever, she's in all kinds of hot water, and she's asking for...
she's in all kinds of trouble.
I mean, the dominoes are starting to fall, and who knows where this is going to end up. But I feel kind of bad. I do and I don't. These brothers said, hey, we'll do that. And they did.
Here's the thing. If
but
you're
now
going to
they're
hire somebody to beat you up and pretend like they're white supremacists, couldn't you find a couple of white guys willing to take $3,500?
You'd think so. I don't know.
I would have beat him up for that.
Would you?
Yeah, I would have.
Keep in mind, and that is interesting, and I'm glad you pointed out that these brothers are from Nigeria. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Jussie Smollett is a gay man.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's in America, and somehow he thinks he's been oppressed because of that. In Nigeria, homosexual, if you are caught in that kind of lifestyle, you get anywhere from 15 years in prison to they stone you to death.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Death.
Today, still in Nigeria?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Not just in Nigeria.
Oh, it's all over the world.
Man, Lamar's, Iowa. It's crazy.
I don't think they do that in Lamar's, Iowa.
Check the police logs, John.
It's maybe Orange City, but not Lamar's. I'm just teasing. They wouldn't do it in Orange City either.
Gosh.
It's good fine people over there. Well, this has been a very interesting, eye-opening experience, this entertainment news of the day today.
My finger's on the pulse, John.
We were in Chicago just a couple days ago, and I was instructed by Mr. Dan Farris here to get a finger gun photos with Jussie Smollett, and he was nowhere to be found. I found out.
Plus, finger guns are banned in Chicago.
Are they really?
Except on the south side, yeah. Only criminals have finger guns, John.
Well,
we tried to get him with Obama because he was staying just a block down the street from us.
Isn't that crazy? That's not even a joke. The place we're staying, like one block east of us, is where Barack and Michelle were living. So we're like, oh, well, that's interesting.
They wouldn't let me near the gate.
Yeah.
I wanted a selfie. They said no.
Didn't even go down. I wouldn't let you. She was drinking wine and wanted to head down. I was like, yeah, this is a bad idea. I kind of do want to have you back on the radio with us next week. Well, Dan, thank you again for that entertainment news of the day.
Sure, absolutely. Just doing my job, guys.
Get his pulse on the finger of something.
Pulse on the finger or the complete opposite of that.
Finger on the pulse of something.
That's what he's got. Thanks for listening to the Sunny 93.3.